Hello everyone, Dark Blaine here, back playing some more AFK Arena. And in this video I want to look at the new Mauler hero, Thali. I just want to look at her skills, her signature item, and her furniture. And just overall just see if she'll be a good hero or not for the Maulers. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm going to go over to her portraits, Okay, I'm going to go over to the portraits, and then she'll be below the light bearers, and there she is, Thali. Okay, Thali, the maniacal mage. So she's a mauler, intelligence. She's an intelligence type here. She's an intelligence-based hero. She's a mage, though maniacal mage, she's actually a mage, so very good there. And she is continuous damage as well. Okay, so she looks very cool. She honestly, just by first look, she looks really cool. I'm going to start with her skills, starting with her ultimate skill here. Pyromaniac. Thali enters a state of frenzy which lasts for 12 seconds. While in a frenzy, Thali's energy recovery is reduced by 40%, her attack rating is increased by 30%, her haste is increased by 45 points, and her other abilities are strengthened. Once Thali's frenzy ends, she becomes exhausted for a short period, during which time she is unable to move or attack. Thali cannot trigger her ultimate ability again while already in a frenzy. And then level 2 here, frenzy lasts for 14 seconds. And level 3, attack rating is increased by 40%. Haste is increased by 60 points. So this Pyromaniac ability is raising haste with her level 3, it's raising it by 60 points, which is really, really good. And then, but her energy recovery is being reduced by 40%. But also her attack ratings being increased by 40% down here. And her other abilities are also being strengthened. And then when this ability is up, which is here level 2, 14 seconds, she becomes exhausted and she cannot move or attack. And yeah, essentially that's pretty much it. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a pretty cool ability. Pyromaniac, her ultimate ability. Let's go over here to her second skill, Fire Rapture. Thali sacrifices 15% of her current health to deal 220% AoE damage, plus 1.3 times the value of her sacrificed health as damage. While in a frenzy, damage dealt is increased to 280%, and the damage range is increased. Level 2, damage is increased to 240%. Level 3, attack rating is increased to 300% while in a frenzy. And level 4 deals 1.5 times the value of sacrificed health as damage. So this ability, she is giving away some of her health to do AoE damage, and also doing damage, also doing 1.5 times damage as of her sacrificed health. And these stats increase while she's in a frenzy. So with her level 3, the damage dealt is increased to 300%, attack ratings increased to 300%. And also, yeah, the damage range is also increased as well. So this one sounds really cool. Sounds like it'll do a lot of damage. You're giving away some of your health, but you're also doing quite a bit of damage as well. Let's go down here to her third skill, Flame Burst. Thali shoots 3 fireballs in quick succession, dealing 170% damage per fireball. While in a frenzy, fireballs will additionally knock back the enemy and stun them for 3 seconds. Level 2 damage is increased to 180%, and level 3 damage is increased to 190%. So this one, all Thali is doing is shooting 3 fireballs, and each one is doing 190% damage. That's each fireball. Yeah, 190% per fireball. So yeah, it's not. This is not all just for the 3 fireballs. And when she's in a frenzy, the fireballs will also knock back the enemy, and they will also be stunned for 3 seconds. So this is all. So this one's providing some crowd control. Really, really good there, stunning them for 3 seconds. Sounds like a pretty good ability there as well. And her final skill, Pyromancy. At the beginning of battles, Thali casts a spell to sacrifice 35% of her current health to strengthen herself, allowing her to gain between 20 to 50% damage reduction and 10 to 30 life leech points according to the proportion of current health. The spell's power increases the lower Thali's health falls and will be most powerful when her health falls below 40%. In level 2, while Thali is in a frenzy, this ability will ignore the proportion of current health and will always be at its most powerful state. And level 3, Thali may receive a maximum increase of 60% damage reduction and 40 life leech points. So this one kind of sounds confusing. It says that Thali will sacrifice 35% of her current health, and it will strengthen herself, and she will gain between 20 to 50% damage reduction and 10 to 30 life leech points. And this is all according to how much health she has while doing this ability. And yeah, while she's in a frenzy, this ability will ignore the proportion of current health and will always be at its most powerful state. So if you get this level 2, this ability will be at its most powerful state no matter what. At least that's what I'm getting from the level 2 ability. And also from the level 3, it'll increase the damage reduction to 20 to 60% and also increase the life leech to 10 to 40 life leech points. So honestly, this one sounds pretty good. I mean, life leech, that's what the Maulers are really known for, so I feel like you can't really have a skill without in the Maulers without seeing at least some life leech. So I mean, I personally don't really like the life leech, but it's something that's really, I feel, the Maulers are known for. A lot of the Maulers have life leech. So yeah, that's all 4 skills. I'm gonna go over to the signature item. Red Almandine. The signature item skill, Fury Focus. Damage dealt to enemies that currently have a higher proportion of health than Thali is increased by 20%. So if Thali's health is lower than your enemies, she will do more damage essentially. And her plus 10, damage dealt to enemies that currently have a higher proportion of health than Thali is increased by 30%. Her plus 20, Thali is immune to control effects when her health falls below 50%. And her plus 30, when in a frenzy, Thali's damage increases, ignoring her enemy's health proportions. Okay, so I really like this plus 20 here. She's immune to control abilities when her health falls below 50%. That sounds really good. Her plus 20 definitely sounds really good. And when in a frenzy, Thali's damage increases, ignoring our enemy's health proportions. I don't know how this plus 30 will do. I don't know how this one will do. Honestly, I might just predict that you're gonna need her at least plus 20. I don't know how this plus 30 will affect her, really. But definitely get her plus 20 for sure. I mean, not immune to control effects when her health is below 50% sounds really cool. Sounds really good. Let's move over to her exclusive furniture. See what her furniture is all about here. See if you'll need her at 3 of 9 or if she'll need a required 9 of 9 furniture. Okay, her 3 of 9 here. It's called, or her signature item is called Heart of Fire. Her 3 of 9 here. Each time Thali enters a frenzy, all non-summoned allies have their attack ratings increased by 20% and their haste increased by 20 points for 7 seconds. So this one's giving everybody on your team attack rating and haste. Honestly, the haste, really good. Haste is really good, definitely. Definitely, this 3 of 9 definitely would be really good for the haste. So, sounds pretty good there. With her 9 of 9, when Thali receives fatal damage when in a frenzy, she will maintain the minimum amount of health and postpone her own death. Once this effect has been triggered, Thali's health will no longer change, and as soon as her frenzy effect ends, she immediately dies. So this one, she will maintain the minimum amount of health when she receives fatal damage, which is about like 1 health. This seems very similar to Brutus, pretty much. When Brutus falls to 1 health, 1 HP, he goes immune. So, yeah, and it postpones her own death. Sounds very similar to Brutus in general. Yeah, and it won't change her, health. So, and as soon as this effect ends, she immediately dies. So yeah, this ability I don't really know about. I don't really know how useful this ability will be. Essentially, I mean, overall, I feel like her furniture is kind of meh. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, some other people probably feel like her furniture sounds really good, but overall, I would feel that her furniture sounds kind of decent. Just sounds decent, really. It's not the best, I would say. If anything, I would say definitely get it. I would say 3 of 9, possibly. We'll have to see about this 9 of 9. But for now, I would say get her plus 20 and get her 3 of 9 furniture as well. We'll just have to test her and see just how good her plus 30 signature item and her 9 of 9 furniture are. So anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to look at her skills, look at her signature item and her furniture, just see pretty much how good she really is. I mean, I feel like she'll be a pretty good mauler, pretty good addition to the maulers. I feel like she'll do pretty well. And yeah, the maulers don't get a lot of love, so hopefully she can change that. At least change that somewhat for the Mauler team. I really want to see the Maulers get a lot of use, really. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and comment any AFK Arena related video ideas, and I might do them in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.